Hello, welcome to Between Two Gloves. This is the finale of our fall season.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm here with head coach Jan Haas. Thank you for being here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. First question. Did you add Berger to your last name? Because, you know.
Dude, how dare you?
If Rhett really respects you, why hasn't he said one word to you yet? It's embarrassing to be 30 years old and still in college.
No, it's awesome. I have 12 intramural championships because of it.
If I played 1v1 against you in basketball in heaven,
I would smoke you. Oh my gosh. Not even a question.
Who would God root for?
For sure me, because he roots for winners.
Okay, that's subjective. All right, that's fine. Okay. What was that little thing that just happened earlier? We're not going to address that? Your little PMS, freak out.
Pretty disrespectful.
It wasn't disrespectful. Okay, here we go. Now all of a sudden Ben's the victim. Rhett's middle name is Phillip. Have you always been that full of yourself, or were you just going through a phase?
No, it's just one of the greatest names ever created, so I just really thought it was appropriate to...
Tell me one cool person named Phillip. And you can't name yourself. I don't know one...
Phillip Lindsay, the running back for
Phillip
the Broncos.
Lindsay. Yeah, he did horrible. He got me 15 points tops last week.
That's pretty good.
That's horrible.
That's a really high floor.
No, it was point per rush.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, it's not at all. It's horrible. I'm going to lose this week.
Why do you play in a point
From our
per
conversation
rush
earlier, why do you think one of the coaches, Jeremy's inferior and needs to be put in his place?
I think you were speaking of our former assistant.
Former assistant?
Joey Nieves Marquis.
Joe, your former assistant. No, I wasn't talking. I was talking about Jeremy. Right
Jeremy?
there. You want to pan over to Jeremy?
Hey.
So that's him.
Jeremy and I really work well together. So I always try to keep him on the up and up to make sure he's always on his feet so he can prepare to be the best coach ever. Sometimes he has to do it despite the head coach. So sometimes I just make it really difficult for him to succeed.
Mm. Yeah, that's the thing that's tough is like when you have a horrible head coach and you have an assistant coach that you know is superior and should be the head coach. It's like, where do you balance that? Like, 'cause I know the players listen to Jeremy a lot more than they would listen to like you. But I don't know, like, as a coach for you, like, how you approach that.
Yeah, I think that means that we're doing our job well, because that's what I say when they take the job. Is like, we want you guys to be head coaches. And if they're better than me, then great, we're doing our job really well.
Yeah, and that's like I was confused by. I was like, because obviously I was ready for an interview with Jan, and I was expecting it to be good, off the cuff, and then we have this, 13-year-old coach named Phillip Berger who comes in and does that little episode and tries to make a mockery of the show, and clearly it didn't work because I'm still here stronger than ever. But okay, next question. How does it feel to recruit somebody that's funnier than you?
Yeah, Harrison was a really big recruit for us. That's mainly why we got him.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good answer, actually. I'll give you props for that one. In our last meeting, you said confidently that you could outcoach Jesus. Why did you say that?
Just there was never baseball in the Bible. So as far as like strategic baseball wise, maybe, but definitely not human wise. Like Jesus really saved all of us with what he did for us. So I don't think I can outcoach him in life, but maybe.
So you're saying that you could outcoach Jesus Christ
in what?
In baseball. I think that's still a bold statement for you to make.
Yeah, it probably is. You're probably right.
100% is.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's extremely egotistical.
No, I think you're right on that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so take it back.
I take it back.
Take it back.
I take it back.
I mean, obviously, like, you recruited me and that was great, but I didn't really, like, know much about you. So I was kind of thrown back in the first practice when you introduced yourself as the god of Division III baseball. Why did you do that? What was your approach?
What was my approach to what?
To calling yourself the god of Division III baseball.
The god of Division III baseball. Lowercase G?
You said uppercase. You made it a point to say uppercase G.
I said uppercase G.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes my alter ego kind of takes over. So I'm really sorry. I apologize for that too. That was disrespectful.
Is it Phillip Shallenberger Hot Dog?
Hot dog?
Is that your alter ego?
Nah, hamburger.
Hamburger. But it's okay. Last question. You've raised your son to like the wrong team, like the Steelers and the Pirates. When will Rhett start donning that Keystone blue and orange?
Keystone blue and orange, like Keystone State, like the Keystone State?
You know what I meant.
No, Keystone State. Like
Keystone
what?
Keystone College. You should know them, right? Didn't you lose to them?
Keystone College, yeah, we lose to them regularly.
You lose to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So when's Rhett going to start?
Well, I'm hoping that Rhett takes even bigger steps than that. But I'll be okay with him playing with Coach Chev over at Keystone. He's a great guy.
Oh, name drop.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's good to, I mean, I'm sure he's one of your idols when you look at the record, somebody that you look up to. So it's good to worship your idols, but don't get too close to them. You never know. That wraps up our finale episode of Between Two Gloves, or in this case, Between One Bat and One Old Fungo. I'm here with Coach Phillip Shallenberger.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It was not a pleasure.
Thank you.
It was not a pleasure. Yeah.